the United Nations Security Council, where global power plays out like a dysfunctional family drama. July 2025, the room was electric with tension over Ukraine. But this time, the spotlight wasn't just on Russia, it was a US versus China showdown. The American delegation, led by Acting Ambassador Dorothy Shea, came ready to call out China. Across the table, China's Deputy UN Ambassador Geng Shuang projected icy composure, ready to defend his country's honor. Diplomats watched as the two giants traded barbed words, each phrase a calculated move in a high-stakes game. This wasn't just another meeting, it was geopolitical theater, with Ukraine's fate hanging in the balance. The script: America accuses, China denies, and the world watches as the conflict drags on. America's move? Ambassador Shea went straight for the jugular hypocrisy. She accused China of preaching peace while fueling Russia's war machine, talking peace but selling the parts that keep the war going. Shea detailed how Chinese-made components, microchips, vehicle parts, drones, keep showing up in Russian weapons used against Ukraine. Her message: if China truly wants peace, it should stop enabling Russia's aggression. The US strategy is clear: expose China as a complicit partner, not a neutral bystander, and pressure others to pick a side. By shaming China, America hopes to cut off Russia's supply lines and force the world to confront the reality of China's role. It's a risky play, but one designed to isolate both Russia and China on the world stage. The Ukraine war is no longer just about Ukraine, it's a proxy for a much bigger contest: the stakes, global influence, and the future of the international order. China wasn't about to take the hit lying down. Ambassador Geng Shuang denied everything. China didn't start the crisis, isn't a party to it, and never sent lethal weapons. He deflected, accusing the US of fueling the war with its own arms shipments and shifting blame. Geng insisted China strictly controls exports, painting Beijing as a responsible power unfairly targeted by America. The message to the world: China is the peacemaker, America the warmonger. Domestically, it's a show of strength. Internationally, it's an attempt to shift blame for the war's prolongation. China's strategy: sidestep accountability, win hearts in the global south, and keep the focus on US escalation. But the evidence keeps piling up against China's claims of neutrality. A recent Reuters report revealed Chinese engines shipped to Russian drone makers, disguised as refrigeration units to dodge sanctions. China is Russia's top oil buyer and a key supplier for its defense sector, quietly fueling the war while denying involvement. Chinese officials have even admitted they can't afford for Russia to lose. With Putin set to visit Xi Jinping soon, the alliance is clear. China wants the benefits of trading with the West and the strategic edge of backing Russia without the consequences. But as the evidence grows, China's balancing act looks more like a stumble. While diplomats argue, Ukrainians pay the price. On July 26th, Russian attacks killed 9 and injured 61, using drones and missiles built with imported components. The link between diplomatic debates and real-world suffering is direct. Dual-use goods end up in weapons, not refrigerators. The war's impact ripples globally, raising food and energy prices from Kenya to Germany. The UN debate isn't just about Ukraine, it's about global stability and the human cost of superpower rivalry. For families in bomb shelters, diplomatic denials and accusations are cold comfort. The stakes are painfully real: life and death. So, who's really working for peace? The US says arming Ukraine is the only way to stop aggression, but at what cost? China claims to champion peace, but its support keeps Russia in the fight. For both, peace is secondary to gaining advantage over a rival. The US wants to weaken Russia and warn China. China wants to bog down America and prop up its ally. Ukraine is caught in the middle, suffering for the ambitions of others. The UN debate exposes the cynical calculations behind the rhetoric. The real question: are these powers building a world where genuine peace is even possible? Right now, it doesn't look promising.